Salutations and welcome to Hyperdimension Neptunia mk2, the sequel to Hyperdimension Neptunia. You can see they're handheld in the grass. That'll make sense as we go through. That's a lot of this game tends to do. Let me, gotta set my whatchamacalls again. I thought this saved. Oh, that's Master Higgins! A legend. I think that's Wonder Boy there. Me and my mom loved your game back on the NES. Tried our best to actually, like, complete it. Now that's a series that should be on whatchamacallit someday.
That's all. Not yet. Futile.
No way! Not even my sister and the other CPUs can stand up to her! No! Please, stop this! If things go on like this, game industry will be reduced to rubble!
20XX. Game industry faces a dire crisis. Shops are boarded up, creators are overworked and starving, and death looms over all game industry men. However, humanity perseveres on. In years past, the deserted lands of game industry were known as the realm of chaos. Since the advent of ASIC, the Arfoire syndicate of international crime, morality has all but vanished. As much as 80% of all students are rumored to worship the being known as Arfoire. Parents, knowing this a poor object to worship, went ahead and taught their children to do so. The government turned a blind eye instead of crushing this crisis in its infancy. Thus, game industry fell into complete and utter disarray. The citizens have come to accept all of the corruption as normal. They take no issue with acquiring items illegally. Those who were victims of this mentality became exhausted and were sent to wander the game industry graveyard forever. Compa and IF are now experiencing that very thing. Welcome to the game industry graveyard.
This is the game industry graveyard, huh? We're finally here. Yes, it seems that way.
You're scared already? Stop stuttering.
Well, look around us. So many creepy, crawly monsters.
This is the place where those who have passed on all end up. All of those you see here were once denizens of game industry.
Is that really true?
Yes, geez, it's true. Why don't you just wait here?
No way, Iffy. I can't sit still. I want to save Nep, Gigi, and all of the other CPUs.
Well, yeah, me too. Nep's been incommunicado for 3 years. Doesn't she realize how worried we are?
Everything is as it should be. They will all be just fine, even with severe injuries, so long as they possess the Sherasite.
It's a crystallization of people's faith, so I guess you're right. All right, Compa. Let's find our friends and drag them back home if we have to.
Yes, ma'am.
We've walked for a long time.
We sure have. I wonder where they're all hiding. Yikes!
Yikes, really? Don't startle me like that.
I heard someone's voice. I heard someone, Iffy.
Yeah, I got that. Do you know which direction it came from?
I think it was that way.
Over there? Okay, let's find out.
Oh, please wait for me! Don't leave me all alone, Iffy!
There they are! Yo, Nep!
Iffy... Compa... Oh no! Gigi too! Even the other CPUs! This is a horrible way to keep hostages. Who could be responsible for this?
And of course the fan service dials up because... Yep, that's an M. That's an M rating. Wow. Time to go a little bit more out here.
Nep, pull yourself together! Hey, you hear me, Nep? She's out cold. Jeez, what the hell are all these tentacle cord things?
Force alone cannot rend those bindings. Compa, please use the chirper.
Sure, let me just... I know I keep it near the bottom of my purse, next to my band-aids.
I cannot allow you to do that!
Who are you? Get out of here!
Fools! Welcome to your graveyard. I've been kept here for 3 years. I've grown bored. So you better be fun little toys to play with!
I don't really get his rambling, but he seems fired up. I'll handle him, Compa. You hurry and get the CPUs.
Yes! Gigi! Are you waking up? Compa? I think that I'm so glad. Okay then, let's free the other CPUs. Ah!
Frail. So miserably frail. This isn't fun at all. Come on, do something entertaining!
IF?
Nepgear! Sorry, not the best noise for you to hear right after waking up, huh? Be careful. His strength is beyond anything I could have imagined.
I'll back you up too. We must hold him off until all the CPUs wake back up. I'll fight too.
Open the skill menu window by pressing triangle during battle. However, please note that using a skill consumes both AP and SP. If either is sufficient, you can't execute the skill. Yeah, once enemy within range. Yeah, they changed the how battle works for this. I don't know the whole story here, other than just knowing this newer character, Nepgear. Maybe the first remake of the game tells the tale. You can also freely move around when choosing which enemy to attack. If an attack's out of range, please move in.
My mind is clear.
Okay, I can do skills. Ooh. Oh, I think that's running away. Wait, can I hit you from here without? I can.
Multiple beam launcher overdrive. Lightning full power. Full power.
Oh, but it does nothing.
I'll put everything into this one stroke.
Damn it! I don't know what you're yelling about. Didn't do shit. I guess I just had to open up with it.
Is that all? Is that really the extent of your power?
Our attacks aren't phasing him. Compa, how are Nep and the others?
Well, they aren't reviving at all.
This may indicate the power of the Sherasite is insufficient.
No way! What are we supposed to do?
Are we going to lose? No! I refuse to give up!
Enough! Nothing is more cumbersome than dealing with weaklings. I'll throw you right out of this world!
No! I can't! I'm not strong enough! Wait! If we use all the Sherasite's power, we might pull through!
Ah!
Yeah!
What's this light? My eyes! My eyes! My eyes!
It's working! Way to go, Gear!
Did we make it? Gigi? Please be alright!
What's wrong? If you pass out now...
Once my visual system reboots, I will tear you all to pieces!
Please retreat. We cannot handle the situation given our current condition.
Copy that! Compa, we're carrying Gear out of here!
Yes!
Looks like we got away.
Gigi is a lot heavier than she looks.
She's the only one we managed to rescue. What's more...
The Sherasite cracked when Gigi used it. I don't think we can even try to rescue the CPUs now.
Do not be discouraged. Saving Nepgear is worthy of praise. You have accomplished something great.
What should we do now, Histoire?
Please return to Planetune. I am certain Nepgear would like to sleep in her own bed. I also wish to learn what exactly transpired 3 years ago, though I know it will be painful to recall.
Chapter 1, Divine Oratorio.
Divine Oratorio.
Oops, sorry. I talked over the guy who actually does do that. I wasn't sure if they were going to be that or not.
Good morning.
Finally! Do you know how long we've been worrying about you?
I'm so glad. You've been sleeping for days and we were concerned. I took your vital signs every 3 hours.
Has your illness receded?
Yes. I feel like I'm back to normal. So, that is... I'm really...
I apologize, Nepgear. I am responsible for this debacle. It was I who sent you all out on a fool's errand.
Huh? No! I was going to apologize first. It's not your fault. I just... wasn't strong enough.
I must ask you to recount what occurred in the graveyard 3 years ago. Can you do this for me?
Sure.
Impossible! Game industry CPUs were bested by a single opponent?
It's hard for me to believe, too. Those girls are tough, like cold sores. I don't think that's a compliment. What's going to happen to game industry? I mean, it's been 3 years since the CPUs lost the battle there, right?
The situation is dire, I am afraid. ASIC has taken control of the world. Everyone knows of them and their power.
Arfoire's heretical followers are handing out illegal chips like candy. It's natural to see kids with several.
People like getting these gifts for free, so they start to believe in ASIC, and that conversion weakens the CPUs. It took us such a long time to gather enough faith to make that tiny piece of Sherasite.
With the CPUs all in captivity, it's only natural that people stop believing in them. We failed to save them, too.
My supposition is that ASIC's primary objective is to revive their guardian deity. Should the current situation persist, it is but a matter of time.
Can't we do anything about it?
Yes, one way yet remains. The Sisters of the CPUs, the CPU candidates, remain free. This includes you, Nepgear.
Me? You mean the other CPUs have sisters too?
Indeed. The only individuals with the ability to regain the shares of game industry are the CPU candidates. Should we restore the world's shares to a fair level, the crime syndicate and its members will weaken.
Regain shares on my sister's behalf? Can I really do that? I want to save her. I want to restore order to the world. But that powerful monster... There's no way I stand a chance.
Isn't that a bit idealistic? If they spawn faster than we can act, it'll be another fool's errand.
Yes. Even the goddesses that people already worship were defeated easily.
I do have another ray of hope. You can request aid from each nation's mascot character.
Nations have mascots?
Quite so. When the mascot is recognized worldwide, it creates order in a manner akin to what the true goddess desired. These mascots reside in each nation, providing prosperity and an abundance of sustenance to the nation's citizens. In the instance of unusual events, they support the CPUs to quell evil. They have at least that much power.
I didn't know mascots were such powerful heroes.
However, we have yet to acquire reliable information on their whereabouts. I am in the process of researching and tracking down the Planetune mascot. I will notify you once I learn something. Meanwhile, can you begin by regaining some of Planetune's shares? This should also prove to be a good rehabilitation exercise for Nepgear.
Well, yeah, she's been tied up by those cord things for 3 years. It's time to stretch her legs a bit. Hey, you listening to us, Gear?
Oh, yes. I'm always listening.
Just in case you didn't think she was like Neptune's sister or anything, she's more modest but still has her own scatterbrainedness to her.
I trust you all to complete this task. I nearly forgot. Allow me to also entrust you with this.
What's this? A toy?
This is an Nepgear, a very functional device your sister loved. I am sure it will come in handy on your travels.
Nepgear obtained. Healing pod. Energy fragments. 1,000 credits, nice. Extra voice added to character info and for IF and Compa. You can open the main menu by booting your Nepgear with the triangle button. With the Nepgear, you can browse everyone's status and skills, organize items, save, and much more. Well, yes, defaults to now. Okay, I gotta be... More story. Alright, what do we do now? Why don't we go to the guild and get some work? The guild, huh? Speaking of which, Nepgear, you've never done a quest before. Guild is where many requests from various people get compiled and sorted. If you're assigned and complete quest, you'll get rewarded. First-hand experience trumps even 100 explanations, so let's go. Hello, we're here to accept a quest. Seems like there's only one posted. Defeat Dogus in Virtua Forest. Travelers have begun to avoid the forest because of sudden monster attacks. Sounds like perfect start for us. Virtua Forest is close too. I don't think Dogus are that strong. Will I really be fine? Of course, get your bum moving. See, everybody else is more expressive in this one too. Even if they look like... not quite okay. Like, they kind of turned them down a little bit. Or like 3D models, but they look kind of like... not all there. I mean, they look kind of grainy looking, to be honest, but hey. Sometimes you gotta give... sometimes you gotta take from something to give something back. When visiting a town, you can engage in several activities. Shop at the store, visit the guild, log into that city's chirper for... interface. Chirper tree branch. Let us discuss the chirper tree and branches next. As be added as you advance the story. By choosing a shop, you can purchase and depart with items. Store inventories will grow more varied as the game advances. The chirper tree. If a chirp has an event icon, select it to play the event. Some chirps provide useful tips. Game pick. Yeah. Just simply called chirper by its users, an extremely popular cyberspace for citizens of each nation to idly chat about anything. Each city has their own servers referred to as branches of the chirper tree. think it's the purple ones that come up. You can passively view the chirps of residents here, or select an avatar you want to hear more from and proceed to browse their chirping log. If an avatar's chirp displays an event icon, choosing that will result in an event soon. More events... Oh. Some events increase relationship with allies, while others may help a character learn a new skill. So I think chirper can go out here. I want to save her, but there's one over here. Since we saved gear, our only other job is saving the other CPUs. Look for me. Oh, Compa. I'm worried. I can barely read that, sorry. You might be able to see it better. Yeah, that's how it's gonna be. Oh no, they have them for this, okay. I don't know why they switch back and forth. Juju, how you feeling? Better, all thanks to your care, Compa. My pleasure. I'm glad my treatment was effective. I see you're only thanking Compa. No, I'm grateful to you too. I mean, if you never came to save me. You thank Mom, you thank Dad too. Now it's your turn to have that relationship. Makes me wonder, why exactly did you come to save me in the first place? You work at the guild under Ustar, so I understand if, but... IF rather. But Compa's got her life as a nurse to consider. That's an easy question to answer. I just wanted to save you, Juju. I appreciate it, but that's not what I'm asking. I mentioned I was going to save everyone to her in passing, and then she insisted on going with me. She forced her way in? Despite her usual demeanor, she's a pretty stubborn woman, although I've never seen her so desperate. Everything I do is for Juju and Nep Nep. That makes me kinda jealous. Oh, you. We saved Juju, but we couldn't save Nep Nep. I'm gonna stay in this party till we save everyone. Affection increased. Yeah, it's a thing, I think. If I hit triangle, I can look that over status. Going in together, I believe. Wait, was that something? Oh, it's character and toggle ability display. No abilities just yet. Equipment. Okay. I did grab a shit ton of free DLC, like, I mean a shit ton, and then a couple ones that weren't, like a couple of... They did the character thing again where you can unlock a few. I don't think we have anything right now, we just have the... No, apical quests. Coliseum. Quest done? That probably comes later. Oh, I just noticed you see down there. Accept a request? Report a request. What's in the shop? Look at all this money. Like one of that was like, here's a what is that? 3 million? Damn. If I have that much, put me down for one each. Nothing. Armors? It's not that much. Ornaments. Move memory, and all this stuff here. Oh wait, I can do this to even like make it even faster. Okay, I didn't see that earlier. Left and right on the pad. Okay. Oh my god, is that Keiji Inafune? Got another event here. If you work for the classified sector of Planeptune's guild, right? Are you still doing that? Of course, although this sort of feels like I'm taking a long vacation. Sorry, it's because of me, right? Don't even worry about it. Plus, even if I'm out of the office, it won't affect the organization much. There's plenty of other agents. That reminds me, I wanted to ask what your organization actually does. Espionage, generally. Acquire confidential intelligence from other nations, spread misinformation, or to stir up politicians, or sometimes... That all sounds pretty wicked! Don't get the wrong idea, we've only handled criminal syndicates lately. Especially these last 3 years, we've been sneaking into other nations collecting info on them. Thanks to our missions, I've become more informed about game industry's state of chaos than my peers. Oh, I'm sorry, it's my fault. I said not to worry about it. I've only been able to identify the situation, not do anything about it yet. From now on, that'll change. We'll all save game industry. That's right, it's our turn. I think it is Mr. Inafune. There's a difference between a reckless fight and taking the buff heroes and tackling something for yourself. I can't read these. I'm too far away. We have those as far as a couple characters might recognize some mascots here or there. Okay, leave the town, yes. Once we're out of town, I think we can get started on something else. Visit town and explore dungeons from the world map screen. Now handy, you can see here all the shares and everything else. By moving 8-bit Nepgear to a town, you can view its current local shares. Moving to a dungeon will reveal which foes inhabit the area. Yeah, you can see all the shares laid out, the 4 and R4. You can see which colors represent which. Shares can be altered by completing quests. The more shares a nation has, the stronger their CPU becomes. And the greater the represented CPU's abilities will be. People's faith may even carry the ability to alter the fate of each console patron unit. Assign commands to control the battlefield. You set up your attack commands, you can't execute any combos unless you've done so with the commands menu. Neglecting combos will result in a disadvantage during battle, so it's recommended to allocate commands first. Do I have any of that now? Triangle raises the hit count, square is heavy kits, X is breakers, which I assume is like the gun and everything else. Square is raw power, so just like before. At least in that regard. Anyway, we opened up that town. There's Virtual Forest. Oh, but wait a minute. I can speed this up. We got these down here, too, that, Persia I'm not even supposed to touch yet. Although, it is way easier to go in and get stuff now, because they changed how battles work, which I can show off here. Dogo, Tofio, Radisher, and Horsebird as our enemies for the Virtua Dungeon. It's true, there's fun to be had in dungeons, such as finding item and gathering ingredients, but be aware you can only save at save points in any dungeon. When you approach a Sarah site, an event triggers. Please note the battle may break out after a dungeon event too, so that's a good way to like hang around a place and be like, okay, I want to grind before this next thing hits. Wait, that's an exit, okay. Wait, no, that's something too, isn't it? No, that counts as an exit, alright. It's gonna feel weird with the stick.
Eureka!
Is there anything else I can do? Do I have any commands? I just have these for now, yeah, I think so. Power hit, power hit, power hit. No EX skills learned. Yeah, you'll probably learn stuff later anyway, so. There's a share site already. We'll just get this out of the way. Here they come. Ready, ladies? I am. Me too. Let's do this. Boo! Battle system is turn burst, where you can act when it is your turn. Upon your turn, move the active character using the left stick, execute attacks by pressing X, and when an enemy is within range. You can see up there the turn order, the top right there. Executing attacks consumes AP, close it and strike with that. I think by walking you consume AP as well, so try to hopefully get in quickly. Yeah, you mentioned that already. Each time you successfully attack an enemy, you gain SP. You can accumulate and retain up to 100 between battles. This says it increases when you attack, are in it, and also are attacked by an enemy. Or whenever you choose to stand by. Okay, that's more to it than that. I'll probably be swinging more than anything else, but still. It also should be noted by expending 50, the active Vanguard member may switch out with the member they're partnered with. If anyone, you can store up to 100 SP to carry over between battles, so you need to guard that up before you can like switch out and everything, so it's important to go into like battle with like, your best party too.
No matter who we face, we cannot run.
Oh, you don't spend SP or AP yet. I'm not close enough yet. Gonna have to stand by here. Are you close? Oh, here they come.
I've been waiting.
Oh, got one. What can attack you?
Watch out! I hope you reincarnate as something less.
That's one. Oh, they get to go again.
I'll use my true power.
Can I get... I can get two of you.
Yeah. I'm sorry.
Nice.
I mustn't back down. For the sake of those who believe in me.
That's important to get in too. Alright, once we kill this thing, our quest is complete. Eh? What the goodness? It ran away, please wait, monster! This ball of slime's a troublemaker. However, you're cornered now, you little... Boo-woos! Yeah. Oh dear, so many doggos are showing up. What are you little guys doing? Are they turned into a king boo-woos already? They did! It's gonna be a pain in our collective asses to boot this. Wait, why don't you transform and bang, settle it? What do you mean, bang? The insane strength you get from hard drive divinity, you know? It's part of your rehab, so do it. Are you sure you aren't just messing with Judy's head for your own pleasure? I'll do it. I'll transform and fight. What's wrong? No, I can't do it. I'm scared. Iffy, it's too soon. Don't force Juju. I didn't mean to be pushy. Well, that sucks. Let's just do it the old-fashioned way then. Attacks to deal damage not only to an enemy's HP, but also to its guard points. As your attack to its guard points will be decreased. X attacks rapidly decrease GP. Once that guard's depleted, it'll enter guard break status. This defense plummets. Finish the foe during this chance. It'll recover after a set rate. Once it refills, the foe will recover. Yeah, that's also like before. So a lot of the same old stuff, but just now differently the way fighting works and everything. So it's a little bit faster, a little bit more streamlined as far as like fights go. Instead of just like everybody take their turn and just do stuff. Not that that was a bad thing, but all the rest of the series having it like be like this. Come to think of it, I think there's another game not in the Neptunia series, but uses the Neptune style to do things. And now partnering, which I'll probably get into once I get a lot more characters, but look at Compa being in the back row. That's what I mean by switching between front and back. It's only that character, I believe that's how this goes. So yeah, support effect, nullified stat decrease, breaks damage limit. That's pretty good. Character position in the Vanguard will fight in battle. Those in the rear can support through partnering. Also, some partnerships may activate coupling skills. Activate that by doing events. Then you get your Lily rank. Lily ranks can affect even the story. Character closes with Nepgear. Next time, discuss the Lily rank system. Indicates each character's level of trust with you. The statistic can be raised as you fight alongside your allies and through other means. I don't know if that's just for me or is that like everybody.
Everyone.
Or if only Neppy has to worry about that. It's weird to call you Neppy when you're not Neppy.
Move it!
Let me do this. Get ready.
Oh, here it comes.
I've been waiting. I'm ready. Hey!
Work the guard break.
I'm going now.
Big hits, big hits, big hits.
Let me do this.
Power hit.
Get ready.
There we go.
I mustn't back down.
Squares
For
my
the
power
sake
hit.
of those who believe in me.
Yeah, just kept mashing X to get it down, and then rubber band. That's equipped for somebody. Ooh, alright.
I have to work even harder.
I'll grow stronger and stronger.
Not sure what all those stats are. That's a lot of numbers. That's settled. Alright, Nepgear, want to tell us what went wrong back there? I'm really sorry, I'm just not ready. Well, we managed to win, so whatever. Let's go back to the city and turn in our report. Of course. But I want to explore some more if possible. After that first event, I can keep going. Use the left stick to look around, right camera to... But yeah, for the most part, you won't get into fights if you don't run into the enemies. I think you can get like a... Let me see.
Let's crush the enemy.
Symbol attack. I was hoping to do damage. I was going to get like a... Whatchamacallit in there. Maybe that's later.
That was easy.
It's my turn, isn't it? I'm so excited.
Oh, that might have been too close. Just going to take a shot.
Hey,
Oh wow, they took out a lot of turns.
it's my turn, isn't it?
Before we get like weapons and stuff like that, like the square will change and whatever, and I can...
Gotcha. You still want to fight? Yeah.
Oh, got enough to get you too.
Yay! We won.
I thought I was going to get like a hit advantage or something like that. Maybe I did. It said something like symbol attack. Maybe it just means I go first or something like that. Maybe if they bump into me first, they'll get it.
Eureka!
Detoxin 2, SP Charger 2. That's the gathering point. I thought that'd be like the save point. Gotcha.
Now's our chance. Move it. There. Get ready. Excellent. Enemy defeat.
Let me do this. I'm so excited.
Can I get... Yes, I can.
Your bones when they're fresh.
Healer. Just in case.
I'll use my true power. Get ready.
Okay.
Yay! We won.
Horse bird over here. That's totally what that is. Bop.
Now, let me handle this.
Let's see if I can get him close enough. I can get 2 and 1. That's what I'm... Of course, that's what you want to go for.
Got it. Got it. Excellent. Enemy
Let me
defeated.
do this.
There.
Oh, I can get the drop on you. You take a lot more damage, though.
I'm so excited.
I can't get you at all. Uh-oh.
I've been waiting.
Oh, she's in trouble. Oh, shit.
Treat your bones when they're fresh.
Only heal one of us. Damn. I'm gonna have to beat a hasty retreat after this.
All right. I'll be your opponent.
I still can't get both of you.
Smash. There.
Guard break.
Let me do this.
Oh, she can get both of them.
I did it. Gotcha.
Nice.
We're victorious. This is amazing. I'm filled with power. This is just a stepping
All right.
stone.
Level up.
Even
Oh.
higher.
They healed as they leveled up. Still gonna find a save point, see if that's the case. Save point's healing them. Because then we got grinding, because I can probably like reload or however that works. Here's a save point here. Gotta fight something to check though. Wait, what's this thing? Oh, it just says save. Okay. I'm like, I thought that was like something else.
Eureka!
Rubber band, energy fragment. Wait, that reminds me. Can I put that on you now? on you. That on you. I still need to find one. Okay. Everybody got a little stronger. Bop.
A chance. All right, I'll be your.
Ooh, a bunch of them. But let's see if I can heal up after this on the save point. Nope, not the case. Important thing is I did save just in case that thing like hurts us or anything. I can just avoid him. He's the only enemy left though, and I might level off of him, so...
Let's rush the enemy.
If we took the last one, we can take this one. Ooh! Forgot I had the circle to do this. They probably would have told me about this later on, but... Smashing buttons. Healing grass and rock ×4 obtained. Doesn't look like I got anything special. Is that just a thing for overall, or...? I'm sure if I look this up on a game facts or something like that, they'll tell me like, hey, do it here. So I'll know exactly where to do this skill over and over. This will help in those 4 DLC dungeons. But as you can see with the battle, if you don't engage, you don't get into fight. So I can just run in and get stuff there if I want. I don't really mess with that last game. I won't do it here. I mean, I'll go get it, but... with all the money and everything, I'm not sure how easy it'll go. I wonder if with our levels it'll work like that before. That's how it was last time. Go on, make your report. How's it coming along? Learned how the quest system works now? First you apply, then you accomplish the objective and report that to the guild. That's it! You're so smart, Judu. Your memory's quite healthy. Every time a quest is completed, you will receive any rewards offered and regain the specified shares. To regain shares taken by Arfoire, or ASIC minions, wait, who's talking? Proactively challenge and complete as many quests as you can. Doesn't look like anyone's moving their mouth. Was that her? Let's move it in now. It should be mentioned Histoire works overtime to handle her tasks. Why don't we do quests in the meantime? The more we help others, the more we rehabilitate Juju. Just don't repeat that whimpering act unless and until you set your power back, the story won't advance. Unless you get it back. I'll do my best. At Guild, you may accept a variety of quests from clients. So we got Orange Slaying Quest, Gathering Quest. Complete quest to improve the sponsor shares. The criteria request and report your accomplishments to the Guild. They will award you with a credit bonus, and the shares of any affected nations will shift accordingly. Quests can be completed multiple times. Please use them wisely to shift game industries into shares as you see fit. Anything new on Chirper? Nope. How about the shop? Just picked up a bunch of stuff again. Oh, we got new stuff here. Oh, the power's up down. Nepgear only. Can't buy multiples of it anymore. Let's even power them down some ways. Yeah, 5 in that, but 15 off of that. And you 5 and 5. And I guess I can show it off. What was it, this? Planet fiber? Oh, I see you get glasses and then that. More hitting? Yeah, okay. Gotta squint like mad to see what the other stat is. And then you had this. Bookworm with the glasses again. Support effect, nullify stats break stat limit. Magic defense. Nepgeared equally reduced gain XP. Wow, it's gonna be useful later. I thought that was like a... Where do I access the voice stuff? I'm wondering. But I gotta remember I didn't learn anything. Tomes? This dungeon info. Enemy info. Oh, I didn't get all its items yet. Just gonna fight them over and over again and see. Oh, I think here it is. Yeah. Get all this stuff here.
I'm Planetoon CPU candidate, Nepgear.
A couple of these were DLC. Like all the since we're coming up soon on Christmas, let's see.
Today's Christmas. I made some cakes. Let's have some together.
I want cake.
Merry Christmas! IF Claus will make this a wonderful day.
Whoops, wrong button.
Merry Christmas. Let's spend the day together, just the two of us.
That's nice. Can get some fun with that lily ring. Oh, they seem pretty tight with me. Not sure if that's like as they go along in party or Nepedia. But all basics of that help, and here's all our just the stuff we already got. So I guess to check the guild to get more quests, see how that is. Defeat Dogus. Super Strategy Spa Conqueror. How many quests can I accept at one time? So we get more Planetoon, lose an Arfoire. That sounds like Radisher. Okay, so Dogus and Radishers, we can go out and get those real quick. You can flee a conflict by selecting escape while facing the edge of the battlefield. However, please note you cannot escape from certain battles. Good to know. Just in case you do get run into the tougher enemies down there. Or if I do. Symbol attacks. Yep. The square. If successful, you take the initiative. The enemy is much weaker than you. You can instantly defeat your foe without the need for fighting. So that's a good way to gauge how strong you've become. Oh, and this circle thing too. Second item is hit in a different place each time you enter. The item itself is also different. Oh, so it changes each time, so I'm just going to be doing that. And then you got these dangerous overworld enemies. They'll tell you not to fucks with. Including the Fenrir, Dolphin, and Dragon classes. Regular monsters pale in comparison to the strength of these boosts. I know you're a CPU candidate, but if you confront such foes without stealing yourself, you will most certainly die. Although if you're strong enough to take them on, I'm sure the experience will be worth it. Gotta get good at, yeah. But again, you gotta crawl before you can walk. Don't hunt the big game yet, start on the little ones. Okay, we turned in our 2 quests. We're back in, Neptunia. Oh, Planetoon, rather. Neptunia is the game, Planetoon's the area. Sorry. I almost forgot. Take this, Nepgear. Nepgo? Product proposal? Nep gave it to me 3 years ago. Maybe you'll make better use of it. You've been good with electronics and machinery ever since you could hold a screwdriver and heat gun. I'll accept it. But are you sure? My sister gave it to you specifically. To be honest, her handwriting is awful and she used crayon, so I can't read what it says at all. Oh, I see. The only people who can decipher her crayon code are Histoire and me. That's why it's pointless for me to keep it. I'm sure you'll take good care of it. Oop. In a town, selecting item synth will allow you to develop new items and equipment by making use of each nation's research facility. Find product, proposal, and ingredients in dungeons and quests. Developed items can be purchased at the shop. Before developing anything, you need product proposal and the required ingredients. Once an item is developed, it can be purchased at any shop. Developed items tend to be more useful than common. Please take advantage of the synthesis system. Some items require a specific partner or a minimum lily rank. Before developing any item requiring these criteria, you must first partner the necessary individual with yourself, Nepgear. So now we've been something new in the Create a netball real quick. I thought it was netball. Down a nerve, so I can't make another one. Leaving a dungeon and coming back if you're low on health heals you. I got new requests. Oh, collect. I don't know if I have any of those, but I can do the netball right now. Dot antenna. Where might that be? That might be a different thing altogether. Get that done real quick. Ah, everyone, what a coincidence. I have just obtained the mascot character's whereabouts. It resides in the virtual forest slumbering loop within the Sea of Truths. Sounds like we can finally take the first step in our long journey. Oh, you're bowing what's IF saying this. It's weird. Let's get moving. Gigi, are you feverish? You haven't seen yourself ever since that incident. I'm sorry, I'm fine. I am perfectly fine, I promise. Glad to hear it. I wonder what that dot antenna is. That's probably something different altogether. Nobody in the vents. Inafune! Well, this is Inafune pretty, is it the Keiji Inafune, or? Getting a good look at him. Another new area to Haneda City. Oh, 2 areas just opened up. Oh, Darkness HQ. Virtual Forest Depths. That's probably where I gotta go next. It's the event, but we can also hit these up. Oh, the city itself? Oh, or not. We can go in there, but the question is... I thought I should be having to deal with these. Like, I know for a fact these are like crazy hard DLC dungeons if I want to hit them up. It never hurts to look over here first. Maybe this is doable. Fungus, Capricorn, Piranhaphore, Spider, Fenris, Sulfur. And over here, Clyde, Miss Clyde, Pixel Vader. Hey, I remember you. That's probably the dot antennas because they're like 8-bit or whatever. Let's see. Like I said, we're now level 5. Nepgear, I got a skill I can show off for next episodes. As always, Sam Nep time, Sam Nep channel!
Nep